To sign into the Ubidots dashboard, go to the CSU Crops Testing widget that I've created up here, CSU Crops Testing.iot.ubidots.com. Accounts, sign in, put in the username, Crops Testing, and the password as well, which I've sent to you in the email. Sign in. Alright, so I think the easiest way to look at the dashboards for each of the locations from this page is from this drop down bar in the top up left. There's the 3 bars for a menu. If you're on any other dashboard, go ahead and click on that. Select the Crops Testing WX stations for WX for weather stations. It'll load that. And then from the menus on the top right, you can use there's a little square with some lines off of it that stands for devices. So you can select the different locations from there, and I've got them all labeled as the different variety trial locations right now, and the COFT locations aren't up and reporting yet. So Akron, Brandon, Lamar, etc., etc. Pick the one that you want to see, and then you can change the date range that you're looking at easily by last hour, today, whatever you want in the quick ranges, or you can click on the start date and use the menu or the calendar function like you can in a lot of other applications to select the dates that you want as well as the time span that you want there. Or if you want to look at the last number of values or last number of months, that's what the last values button there is for. So once you click that up there to select your time frame, the dashboard will redo all of the widgets within it to match that time span, except for this one right here, which is rain in the last 24 hours. So I'm still working. You might find no data found here. I'm still working to update a few of these and correct them. So please bear with me. But you have your temperature, the battery voltage, the soil moisture. So we can see here over the last few days there must have been some sort of rain event at Yuma, because we've got an increase in soil moisture at the top level of 2 inches, and yet nothing really has reached the bottom 2. And then the temperature is in red, humidity is in blue, and then the dew point is in green here. Another battery graph, some of those are just useful for me. And then here's soil temperature, which I also think is a fairly interesting one, wind speed, etc. Please let me know if you see anything that isn't working or you have questions about anything that you're seeing. So again, we can just quickly go to Akron and look at those same pieces of information. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm around by email, and you can call me as well. I'm working on getting these updated. I think I've got Burlington as an individual site, so this just references Burlington, and there's no way to look at the other locations from that. It's got the same information though. It's going to the same deal. The other option that you can do is go to devices, and devices are it's the modem and microcontroller for each location. And you can see here I've added some labels on there for what kind of trial it is, and then who is overlooking that, or our cooperator, I'm sorry. And then you can also see when it's been updated as well. So I use this quite a bit to make sure that I'm looking at something that's updated recently. So Genoa, you can see, was updated 3 minutes ago. Roggin 10 days ago. I'm going to Roggin pretty soon here to fix that. Anyway, another possibly useful spot, so we can click on Genoa, and it will give us all of the individual properties and variables that I've got set for this device. So I can see here at Genoa, I need to replace this soil moisture sensor because it's become corroded. That's what the 1000 means for me on that soil moisture sensors. But we can see the 24-inch here is working just fine, and the 8-inch here is working just fine. So there's a little bit of moisture, not a ton of moisture. It's not sopping wet, that's for sure. And then the orange are reported directly from my devices, and then the green are some sort of calculation. So it's basically for the dew point, it's just the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Inches is same. It's the standard to metric, or sorry, metric to standard. Anyway, let me know if you've got any questions or you don't see anything working, and happy to help. So, and I'll be getting the COFT stations up at the end of this week, which is the week of October 7th. So those should all get connected in the next week or two. So thanks everybody for your patience in me getting this together. I hope this video is helpful.